Hello my dear children, today we can study our try this page number 169. First question is, a shopkeeper bought a chair for rupees 375 and sold it for rupees 400. Find the gain percentage. So here they said it as bought a chair. So we can say bought a chair for rupees 375. So we can write this rupees 375 as cost price. So we can write CP of chair. Cost price we can write it as CP of chair is equal to rupees 375. Okay. Then and sold it for. So we can say selling price, that is SP of chair is equal to rupees 400. Find the gain percentage. It's very clear. Selling price is greater than cost price. So sure he got some profit. What is the gained amount? So we can write gained amount. He didn't use this rupees. He got some profit. How much? That is equal to, how can we find a gained amount or profit? That is selling price minus cost price. Here the selling price is equal to 400 minus 375, which is equal to rupees 25. Clear? Then this is the profit for this chair. Rupees 25 rupees. Okay. Then we have to find gain percentage. Find the gain percentage. That is profit percentage. Okay. So we know gain percentage is equal to gain on CP times 100%. Okay. What is CP? Here CP is equal to 375. 375 change into 400 rupees. So how much rupees change? Here 25 rupees change. So we can say gain percentage is equal to, here the gain, the amount of gain is equal to 25. That is the change. Change divided by original times 100%. Here the original price is 375. That was the first price. So next change. What is the change? 25 rupees changed. Okay. That is the change. So change 25. Then 375 times 100%. Okay. That is equal to, we can cut this one, 25 and 375. We can cut this by 25 itself. Okay. Then 100% is there. So this one 125 is equal to 25. Then here we can write 15 are there. Then again this 15 and 300 we can cut. 15. 3 5s are 15 and 120. So the answer is 20 on 30. This one we can divide. 20 divided by 3. Okay. Then 6. 6 3s are 18. Subtraction again 20. 0. We have to keep here 0. Then at the time we can keep the 1 point. Then again 6. 18. Subtraction 2. 26 and so on. So we can write the answer 6.66%. So gain percentage is equal to 6.66. Okay children. Next question. Cost of an item is rupees 50. It was sold with a profit of 12%. Oh, find the selling price. So, here they said it as cost of an item. So, CP, we got it, the CP of an item is equal to rupees 50. 50 rupees. Okay. Then profit percentage, they gave profit percentage. Profit percentage. What is that? 12%. we don't know what is selling price. We have to find selling price. Okay. Then, how can we find? Anyway, he got profit itself. How much? 12%. Okay. That is, we have to, he got already 50 rupees and 12% of this 50 rupees. 12% of this 50 rupees. He got it extra. Okay, 12% of 50. 12% of rupees 50. Clear. So, extra amount is 12% of 50 rupees and 50 rupees already. That is profit. Okay, so we have to add the profit. So, adding time we will get 12% of 50 rupees and 50 rupees. Total selling price. Okay, that is selling price equal to cost price. This cost price we have to add and profit percentage of CP. Profit percentage of CP. That is 12% of 50 rupees. Clear? So here the CP is equal to 50 rupees itself. Okay. And 12%. 12 on 100 times 50. This one we have to do first. Okay. Then 50 plus this 0 and this 0 we can cut. Then 5 one time. This one 2. Then 6 and 1. Clear? So 6. So we can write 6 times 1, 6 itself, and denominator is 1. So 6 on 1 is equal to 6. So we can say total he got this cost price and extra 6 rupees. 6 rupees is the percentage, 12% of 50 rupees. So we can say the selling price is equal to rupees 56. Got it? Then the next question, an article was sold for rupees 250 with profit of 5%. What was its cost price? That is selling price. Oh, they got selling price. That is rupees 250. Then profit. Oh, we don't know what was the CP. We have to find the CP. Then they said it as this 250 is the selling price. Okay. Then here the profit. Anyway, addition is there. Okay, addition. That is this rupees 250 means 5% of CP. 5% of CP. Cost prices 5% we have to add with CP itself. Clear? That is CP was the first price. We don't know what was the cost price. We want to understand that. Okay. Then with this CP they got 5% extra of this CP. That amount is rupees 250. That is the 250. That is, here they said profit percentage equal to 5%. We know that. How can we find out profit percentage? That is, profit means selling prices. Change divided by profit percentage. Profit divided by, change is the profit, divided by original. Here the original is equal to CP. CP will be the first amount. So always CP will be the original. So times 100. Clear? So how can we find out the profit? What is profit? If selling price is greater than cost price, we can say that is profit. That item sold for profit. So SP minus CP, we will get the profit now. SP is greater than CP. So how much is the profit? What is the amount? How can we find out? Here selling price is greater than CP. So we have to find the difference between selling price and cost price. Clear? So SP minus CP divided by CP. That is cost price times 100. Okay. What is that? That is 5%. They said it as 5%. What is selling price? They got selling price equal to 250. This is 5 on 100. Okay, 5% is equal to 5 on 100. Then, so we can write this one. This is the profit percentage. What is the total? Here, that is equal to 5. Okay, 5 is equal to, the amount is given that 5. 5 is the profit. So, this 5 we will get it as 250 minus CP divided by cost price times 100. Okay, how can we solve this? Suppose this is X. We have to find the value of X. Instead of X, we are writing CP, that is cost price. Okay. So, here we can cross multiply. Here CP we can take to this side. 5 into CP is equal to 250 times CP into 100. We can multiply these 250 and CP by 100 by using distributive property. Then 5 CP is equal to 250 times 100. 2 more zeros. CP times 100, 100 CP. Clear, children? Then next step, we can take this CP part to our LHS side. So 5 CP plus 100 CP is equal to 25,000. What is that? 5 plus 100, 105. 5 CP is equal to 25,000. Clear? Then we have to find CP. Now it's very easy for you. If it is instead of CPX, we can find the value of X. It's very clear by dividing 25,000 we can divide by 105. We will get the value of X. So we can write CP. Then CP is equal to 25,000 divided by 105. We can cut this. Now the answer is 238. 238 times 105 we will get 25,000. So the answer CP is equal to 238 rupees. 238 is the CP. This is the third answer. Is it clear for you what we have to do? Here we know that SP is given there, that is 250. What is the profit? Profit percentage is equal to 5. Okay. Then profit percentage, how can we find out? Profit divided by cost price times 100. How can we find profit? Selling price minus cost price. What is CP? CP we don't know, we have to find out. Times 100. Clear? Then we have to cross multiply this. Also here the SP is equal to 250. Then 250 and 100, 25,000 minus CP times 100, 100 CP. Then 5 CP is equal to this much. Then this CP part we can keep in one side for our finding the solution or finding the value of CP. Clear? Then 105 CP is equal to 25,000. So CP is equal to 25,000 divided by 105. The answer is 238 rupees. 238 is the answer. Clear, children? Thank you. Then the fourth question is, an item was sold for rupees 540 at a loss of 5%. They lost something. Then what was its cost price? We don't know what was the cost price. We have to find out. Then they given as selling price. That is, we know what is selling price. Selling price, we can write it as SP. SP is equal to rupees 540. Next, they said loss percentage. How much? Loss percentage is equal to 5%. No? 5 is the loss percentage. Then we know that. How can we find out loss percentage? Change divided by change. What is the change? We don't know. Here, if it is loss, we know that cost price will be greater than selling price. At that time, we have to CP minus SP divided by change divided by original. Original always will be CP itself. Okay, 100. Then that is, here loss percentage is equal to 5. So 5 is equal to CP, we don't know, we have to find out. So CP minus, what is SP? 540 divided by CP times 100. Clear? So we can cross multiply CP and 5. Here CP is the only one denominator. So we can cross multiply 5 times CP. 5 CP is equal to CP into 100. That is 100 CP. Minus 540, then times 100, 2 more zeros. Okay, I have done this 2 steps together, but I think you can understand it. Then we have to keep the CP in one side. Okay, that is 5 CP minus 100 CP is equal to minus 54,000. So minus will be there. So we can write this one as minus 95 CP is equal to minus 54,000. So minus and minus we can cancel. So 95 CP is equal to 54,000 rupees. 54,000. We have to find CP. How can we find out? That is 54,000 divided by 95. Answer is rupees 568.42. Okay. Clear, children? It's very easy for you just to understand that what is profit, what is loss. Profit, while profit we know that if it is profit, CP will be less than SP. SP will be greater than CP. If it is loss, we want to understand the cost price. Merchant bought more price and unfortunately he sold it with a price which is less than cost price, buying price. Then how can we find out CP? Profit. Profit. If it is profit, here the selling price will be greater than cost price. So SP minus CP. If it is loss, we know that the selling price will be smaller than cost price. So CP minus SP. Clear? Only this much you have to understand. Then our percentage, that was change divided by original times 100% is the increase or decrease percentage. Here always the change will be loss or profit. Clear? Change will be always the amount of loss or profit. Original will be always CP. Clear? Then 100%. Clear, children? I think you got the idea. Please watch it properly. Okay? Thank you.